trying to see my life a new way. The monsters in my head and the legions fast they spread. Would you like a hug? Yeah, man, we'll give you one. Let me know how you feel after it's said and done. I woke up one day trying to see my life a new way. The monsters in my head and the legions fast they spread. Would you like a hug? Yeah, man, we'll give you one. Let me know how you feel after it's said and done.
I'm so sick of being tired, so tired of being sick. And no one even knows what made this monster stick to you. Just out of blue, you wake up, you can't walk. You wake up with no sight. All they can tell you is just keep up this fight. But what do they know about the fight? The falls of pain, did I mention no sight? Vertigo, dizziness, numbness and shame, anger, frustration, and there's no one to blame. We're waiting for a cure to come. So much research and funding, don't even know where it's from. It's like you're a lab rat, a test subject at that. Oh, how the drugs flow, but do they even know what they are giving you and what that will do? Will it actually help you, or just another promise that's untrue? Oh no, did I just piss my pants? Incontinence to add to my rants. Gotta get another pair of pants.
I woke up one day trying to see my life a new way. The monsters in my head and the legions fast they spread. Would you like a hug? Yeah, man, we'll give you one. Let me know how you feel after it's said and done. I woke up one day trying to see my life a new way. The monsters in my head and the legions fast they spread. Would you like a hug? Yeah, man, we'll give you one. Let me know how you feel after it's said and done. My own body's been attacking me since God knows when. You can say you don't care, but it's like a whole whirlwind. You can't walk, sometimes you can't talk right. Tell me how this works for her is in the limelight. I've been sitting so dormant, I don't know. When people always ask me when's the next show, so I tell them about the MS and they look perplexed. Cause my body looks fine, it's like a whole subtext. I gotta tell them about the monitor that's up in your body. And all the sheets that protected on the broken and shoddy. There ain't no anybody, I'm saying everybody that's been cursed with this disease now will keep it wobbly. I gotta walk with a cane, cause my cervical spine is all these scars wrapped around it, and it is a main line. I could never explain what anybody's going through, cause symptoms are different. What's fine on me is bad on you. I woke up one day trying to see my life a new way. The monsters in my head and the legions fast they spread. Would you like a hug? Yeah, man, we'll give you one. Let me know how you feel after it's said and done. I woke up one day trying to see my life a new way. The monsters in my head and the legions fast they spread. Would you like a hug? Yeah, man, we'll give you one. Let me know how you feel after it's said and done. I woke up one day trying to see my life a new way. The monsters in my head and the legions fast they spread. Would you like a hug? Yeah, man, we'll give you one. Let me know how you feel after it's said and done. I woke up one day trying to see my life a new way. The monsters in my head and the legions fast they spread. Would you like a hug? Yeah, man, we'll give you one. Let me know how you feel after it's said and done.
Let us pray.
Our Father, who broadcasts in New York, hallowed be thy name. The King of all media, Baba Booey be done on earth and across the airwaves. Give us a hey now and Robin's News. And forgive us for our bad phone connection and boring calls, as we just want to be part of the show. And lead us into the future and deliver us from the FCC. For Howard is the king, with the power and the buoy, now and forever. Amen.
Hallelujah. Talk, shitheads.
I'm taking my time, bringing it down.
I hear you.
Hey now.
What's going on, everybody? They're in
Show number 7.
podcast land.
Still going to be talking over it. See, this is how it's
Show
professionally done.
That's how we do
Okay,
it.
you bring it down a little bit, and you just talk a little bit over it.
It's recorded live to tape.
Live to tape. Number 7.
Number 7.
We are just getting more and more professional as the weeks go on. It's scary.
Oh, it's so scary. It's unreal.
So that was the MS song, the beginning of the show, done by the one and only B-Cide.
B-Cide, that's me, by the way.
Right. Now, I was trying to ask you before.
Yes.
But you told me to wait for the air.
Yeah.
And you couldn't hear me. But
I could not hear you.
When did you write that song?
Oh dear,
because you've had MS since
2012.
Okay, so you wrote
I've
that.
had it since 2012, and I wrote that probably like 2014, 15, maybe.
See, I like that.
No, maybe 16.
I wish
Maybe 2015.
Yeah, so it's not that old then.
Yeah, it's not that old. No.
Was it?
Actually, the girl that's on it.
I was going to ask about her. Who
The
that
girl
was?
that's on it in the front is this girl Kai that I met on an MS support group.
So she has MS too?
So she has MS.
That is great.
And the guy that's doing the guitar track on it also has MS.
Really?
Yes. So it's
we should have got him in here.
song.
We should get him in here and find out about if when he plays, if he gets the
I think he does.
the
Actually,
mitten hands that you talk about.
He's got some shit with his hands and stuff like that. So I think that has to suck when it comes down to playing guitar.
Oh, absolutely.
So
now, what album can we find that song on?
You can't find it on anything. You can just find it right now on SoundCloud. That's all.
Really?
SoundCloud.com/B-Cide.
That was a never released.
B-C-I-D-E, never released. I got to put it up on iTunes or whatever. But
So we
it's
got an
not
exclusive.
Really, yeah, it's not really released.
We don't have an exclusive sound.
Yes,
we have a news exclusive.
We have a news exclusive,
but
it's not playing because
I got to mute it
because Mark has it muted.
I thought we were done
saying that the board was everything was so professional.
It was. Nobody knows the difference. I haven't hit the button yet.
It's still muted
because I'm leading into. Is it done playing?
It's done.
Okay.
This is a news exclusive.
So it'd be better if it wasn't a news exclusive and just
an exclusive,
just a shitty exclusive.
This is a BM shit exclusive.
All right, I'm going to leave it unmuted. So don't randomly start hitting buttons or watch your cord. So because we noticed earlier that the phone we're using to play these sound effects and sound things is very sensitive. So even if like the cord touches it, it'll play a sound.
What?
Like that. But your cord isn't hanging on it, so
right.
Well, yeah, this is the end of MS Awareness Month.
It is the absolute end of MS Awareness.
We should have kicked it like that. I liked the song. I listened, some of it.
Oh yeah,
I was in and out, but it was good. But I think
liked it.
We should have kicked if we planned better with the MS. We should have kicked it off with that song.
Maybe next year. I will have MMSS, which is multiple sclerosis songs.
Are you planning on writing
multiple sclerosis songs? I don't know. Maybe.
Is it difficult to write with MS and MD?
I don't have muscular dystrophy.
Oh, that's right. Those are Jerry's kids. That's a whole nother month.
I'm not at Jerry's kids.
That's a whole nother telethon.
No Jerry's kids. No,
but
not for me anyway.
I don't know if you think this is cool, but I heard on Sirius Radio, and I don't know because they obviously don't do nothing like this around here.
Well, they do like the MS walk and shit. Here,
they do,
but they don't do what you're gonna bring up.
Okay, wait, I've never heard of the MS walk.
Yeah, they
here.
do the MS walk.
It's not as big as the Heart Run walk.
No.
Okay. See, again, we got to do a whole show on what is important to these fucking people in this area. And again, I'll tease a little bit of the Joe Bonamassa, what the hell's her name, Aaron Hamlin thing. My issue, Joe versus Aaron Hamlin, and I'll get into that at another time in the future. But again, I just want to know where the fuck these people's priorities are on certain things.
Mark is going to start beef with all kinds of people.
I'm going to drag out the fucking soapbox and I'm going to stand. Give me a seat on that box because I'm going to be there a while.
Get me a seat on it, too, because I got certain things that I want to rant about as well.
You have to have a seat because you can't stand up. So you need a seat.
I need a soap seat.
But, so, all right, can you tell me about the MS Walk? Because I don't know nothing about it and I live in the area.
I know that there's, like, donations that you can collect for it and shit. It's just like the Heart Run, only on a smaller scale. And our friend Dave, who's riddled with MS, he can he can join it if he wanted. Have a team, have the Riddled with Dave MS team or whatever.
And when do they do this walk?
March sometime.
All right, I've been pretty aware of things this March, and I haven't heard anything about the walk.
Yeah, we've been aware of this March, and no, I really haven't. And actually, I haven't gotten
Did they mix it in?
About it or anything.
Did they mix the MS walk in with the St. Patty's Day parade? Because there were some people walking the streets pretty funny looking.
No,
but maybe they were just drunk.
They are just drunk.
Okay, they didn't have MS.
Correct.
Just asking because I don't know about it.
They might slur like Dave and walk like me, but they don't have MS.
They don't have MS. All right. Well, out in Los Angeles, California.
Great state of California where marijuana is legal.
They have fully legal. Well, we're getting there. Give it time.
Actually, I just got something from my dispensary the other day.
Yes.
To sign a petition to have New York go for recreational.
Oh, we're only medicinal.
Yeah, right now we're only medicinal.
Okay.
And that sucks.
But again, for another show, walk MS details. There we go.
Yes, there we go.
What do you got?
MS
What do you got?
details.
There you go. Do something. Read about your MS walk.
The date is actually Sunday, April 29th, so they're not even in the month of March.
Oof.
And the start and finish locations are at the Masonic Care Community on Bleecker Street in Utica.
Is it a long walk?
Well, clearly it must not be, considering the start and finish are at the Masonic Care Community.
You walk from here to the bathroom?
You walk from there to the bathroom, and you might be good. We hear some bags rustling in the background.
What is going on back there?
I think it's Claudia Bags.
Could Claudia make any more noise coming in the middle of the show?
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. It makes for better because people want to know what's going on. I mean, shit, we're using your living room and apartment as our studio. The least we could do is let you live in it while we're broadcasting.
Yes.
It's all good, guys. All good.
Oh, great.
All good. Mom says it's all good.
Did you like your hot black coffee?
Oh, see, I just gave her what did I call it? A big hot black.
A big hot black. Great. Now my mother's going to be immortalized as saying I like a big hot black.
If we could have got that a little bit better on a microphone, what a drop that would be.
I like a big hot black. Jeez.
I like it big, hot, and black.
Wow.
You can't ask for better.
You could not ask for anything better than that.
But anyway, in moving along.
In California,
this year will be the 6th annual Rock Against MS benefit concert and award show. They do
RAMS.
Rams.
Yes.
Rams show in Los Angeles, the historic Los Angeles Theater.
They should have the Los Angeles Rams sponsor it.
They should.
Duh.
Well, we got to get in cons for the 7th. Maybe we'll make the 7th annual. And you could get an award. You could get because one of the awards is the Richard Pryor's Platinum People's Award.
I'm a Pryor's Platinum People Award.
Yeah,
I'm
say
a
that.
Richard Pryor's Platinum. Richard Pryor's Platinum People. Richard Pryor's
We're going to be here until you get it right.
Richard Pryor's Platinum People. Richard Pryor's Platinum People. Richard Pryor's Platinum People.
We got to get riddled MS Dave to say this with his slurring.
With his slurring.
When he's having a bad day, I'm going to be like, Dave, say Richard Pryor's Platinum People's Award.
Richard Pryor's Platinum People's Award.
Yeah. Maybe you'll get that next year. I'll nominate you.
You can nominate me for the Richard Pryor's Platinum People's Award?
Absolutely.
That's sweet. I want to be a Pryor Platinum person.
And I want you to be one.
What does that look like?
I have no idea.
Does it have an afro and a mustache on it?
It doesn't show what the award. It's probably just a plaque that says
I want
Richard Pryor's Platinum People's Award.
No, Richard Pryor's Platinum People's Award.
Right. Is that thing still moving?
Oh, yeah. We're still going.
Okay.
We got space.
Well, because you were having issues with it
I
earlier,
was
so I'm just
issues
making
before.
sure that.
See, nobody else's podcast has problems but ours.
Right. But as professional as we are, Like the best of them, we have our issues.
Like the best of Richard Pryor's Platinum People Award. What?
That's just funny.
The fact that I can say it now, that I'm the Pryor's Planners People's voted. Oh, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, so we're going to nominate you for that next year.
For, what is it called? The
Richard Pryor's Platinum People Award.
Yes.
And, let's see, this year they're tributing or celebrating some of the dead... the dead artists, and let me see, without the fart sounds. I don't know. Go to.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
I'm just mentioning it for MS month.
I don't give a fuck. They've never given me a dime.
Okay, well, next year they're going to give you an award. I just wanted to say when we're wrapping up MS month that they had this going on out there.
They have.
And they don't have anything like that here. They have an MS walk. They do a month at the end of the month after the month of MS awareness. Shows you how fucking stupid this area is.
Yes. Yes.
You should be the Grand Marshal. Oh, no, that's a parade. Never mind. Do you want to do the MS thing next month?
Can I, can we have me roll out with Ludacris playing?
Can we do a... I know it's a walk, right? So can't we do like a BM talk sponsored or sponsoring?
Yes, we could.
Bob?
Yes, we could.
Like, can I push you in the chair?
Yes.
And we'll get a big banner.
Yes.
BM talk. And
we could get a
MS
big
Bob
flag that says BM on it, and we could put it on my wheelchair.
We can get Dave, who's riddled with it, and get a whole bunch of MS people to walk with us.
Very true.
All
we
fucked
could.
up.
We could have the MS Motley Crew, the Motley Crew of MS.
Yes. I like it. Let's put it together. We got a month.
MCMS.
Let's put it together. We got a month to do that.
We got a month to figure that out. That's what people love right there.
What? The dead silence?
The dead
when we're all done and I'm just looking at notes and
he's like
waiting for you to fill some time.
Yeah, and I don't know what to fill in. I'm
all right.
Because apparently you have some tape of me.
All right, I could get into that. But right now I was going to teach you about radio and how to do things when you have dead air, so there isn't any dead air.
Oh yeah, teach me, and then you could go through what I do.
We'll go, this is going to be a teaching process, right? We're going to start now. First of all,
yes.
All right, and then we'll get into your critiquing of your on-air thing.
Okay.
You could today is Good Friday. It's Easter weekend, Holy Week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You used to want to be a priest, so you think you should know these things.
I get so stoned all the time off illegal marijuana.
Right.
That I don't know what the hell's going on.
Good Friday.
I just like to talk.
Your Lord and Savior died for you today.
He didn't. Apparently, you don't put any meat in your body today.
No, I did not.
Oh.
I did the whole seafood thing at the Chinese buffet.
You did. And it made your asshole.
I did, and it's pouring
explode.
It's pouring out of me.
Yes. I can't lie, I ate fish, but not that God made me.
Well, he didn't make me do that. I try.
He made you.
I try.
He made you.
I don't want to go to hell like some people.
Are you looking at me?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying. But Easter, are you doing anything for Easter? Anything special?
Yeah, we're going to breakfast for Easter with my brother and his wife and my dad and my mom and my nephew and all the side of her family or whatever that wants to come.
And I have no idea what I'm doing for Easter yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to have dinner late, have dinner early. It's still up in the air, kind of, what's going on Easter Sunday.
How was the train ride with the children?
Oh, the train ride was good. They enjoyed it. They had we drove out to Holland Patton Depot, got on the train, and they went to Remsen Depot, and then we got off of the train, which I thought it was going to be like the Polar Express thing at Christmas time, where obviously it's Christmas time, so you'd stay on the train.
I've never been on the Polar Express, but I kind of understand like what the fuck it would do. You know?
So we got to Remsen, we got off the train. They had the Easter Bunny there. You walk up, he was just kind of sitting in on a steel chair. It wasn't anything like a special throne like they have at the mall or anything.
He was the Easter Bunny from wrestling. He sat on the steel chair.
Right. So he sat there. You went up, got your picture taken with him, or somebody would take the selfie or whatever for you. Then they had in the parking lot. They had, which is kind of funny to say in a parking lot, but I guess they weren't. They closed off the parking lot. They had scattered plastic eggs all over the place.
Oh, okay.
So then the kids went up. They had to pick up 6 eggs, bring them back to this table, and then they pick a bag of candy. And then on the outside, they had 2 goats. So you go up, you can pet the goat, feed the goat, whatever. No, they weren't fainting goats because.
Could you sacrifice the goat after and make a goat's
if you
goat
wanted
stew?
to, if you right outside where they had the goats, it was the depot where you could go in and get coffee, something to drink, more candy for the kids, and they had hot dogs in there. But they it kind of almost smelled like
goat meat,
right? And I was like, I bet you they're butchering and cooking their relatives in there. And like as a goat, you're sitting out there like. I think I've never smelt it, but I think I would know what human flesh smells like when it was being cooked or burned or something. Okay. So, I mean, now the goats are sitting out there. They don't know a hot dog from their asshole.
Right.
So they're smelling this, and they're like, are they killing our family? Like, there was 4 of us in here. Now there's only 2. Like,
that's great.
What the hell's going on? I mean, it's a goat.
I thought you were going to tell me there might be like a goth kid or something inside the barn. Like that he was sacrificing goats.
No,
for
it
Satan.
was mostly like old people with their grandkids or single parents with their kids, or just
gotta watch out for those old people,
hillbillies with their kids. But it was fun. The kids enjoyed it. We went, the whole thing real quick because it wasn't that long. Got back on the train, came back to Holland Patton and left.
Oh, very nice.
But they enjoyed it a lot.
Very nice. So. What was it that you had to bring up to me about my?
Okay, all right.
About my radio speaking skills.
It was brought to my attention.
Here, wait. We got to give you this.
What are we giving me? Oh yeah,
so
right.
We can play it, obviously.
So we can play the clip. Now listen, this was. So anyway, to wrap it up, that's in. So there's no dead air. Talk about whatever, like what's today? Oh, today's Friday. You can say, even if it's not Good Friday, just be like, oh, today's Friday.
Oh, today was
beginning
a good
of the
day.
weekend.
Like Ice Cube. Today was a good day.
There you go.
I didn't even have to bring out my AK.
Fill out the
fill out the dead air because Mark's. Oh, here we go.
Okay. I got to do it again.
I think he might have to turn the volume up on his phone.
All right, let's try that again.
Maybe the first show, but definitely a test show. Definitely a test show. Of BM Talk with.
Okay, what it was brought to my attention was.
I repeat you?
You repeat me a lot. And so I went through the clips, and all right, this is the first one.
Maybe the first show, but definitely a test show.
Definitely a test show.
Talk with.
Okay, and then now this is from the first show, so you're new at it.
It's great.
All right, now it's fetching. I should have downloaded these before.
Any comments that we need to comment about?
No comments we need to comment about. Just a couple haze.
I thought that was funny.
I thought I was supposed to repeat no comments to comment about.
We agreed on BM Talk 02.
Wait a minute, there it is.
I think we agreed on BM Talk 02.
Oh, that's great.
Now that's all from the first show, or not all. Just what I was like. Okay. So I moved on to the second show to see if it still continued.
Like me looking at the camera,
right?
What you're offended by, what you're not offended
What you're
by.
not offended by.
Another one from the second show.
We've made a little bit. We're going to introduce you next week to the Don Yeti.
The Don Yeti. I'm waiting for it now.
And I think this is the last one.
I think this is the last one.
In the Inappropriate Touch Olympics. We'll be bringing that to you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So I
God, that's funny.
It was my friend Tom, or as I affectionately call him, Fred, brought that to my attention. Said, "Hey, you know that he repeats you. Is he going to be doing that? Is that like his thing?" And I said, I never even realized it. So I went back. I listened, and I'm like,
I'm doing
"Oh my
it
God."
again. I never even realized it either. But
I thought it was funny. So
that's just me doing that.
I'll give Thom, or like I say, I affectionately call him Fred, a shout out for. One, fixing the MacBook of yours for nothing, and pointing that out to my show so I can make a bit about it.
He fixed the MacBook for nothing,
even though
and he made it a point to tell Mark that I repeat him.
Let me just say,
and
I don't. Please, I hope we're together for 100 years doing this.
I hope we're together for 100 years doing this.
But listen to the loyalty that I have. Even though now I'm doing a show without my affectionate Fred. Okay?
He's telling you shit.
He's telling me shit. Well, I don't know if
now you just repeated me.
Right, and I don't know if he's telling me that to, like, hey, I want to work with you, because he's kind of weird like that. He doesn't really, like, honest to God, for the first 5 years I've known him, I didn't know if he liked me or not. Because he barely said anything to me. Like, he would just, hey, man, what's going on? Yeah.
That's
so,
funny.
like, I had no idea. And then we started talking, and then it was more or less me talking and him listening, and went back to, he just kind of reverted into smiling and nodding when I talked to him. But, you can be replaced, my friend, if you don't learn how to broadcast professionally. I'll go give Fred, because he don't say nothing, so I ain't got to worry about him repeating me.
Oh, great. Don't have to worry about him repeating you.
Or we could just keep doing it for his enjoyment when he listens to the show.
Now we could just do this.
You could repeat me.
Repeat you.
Just for him. So just to annoy Tom.
Just for Tom.
You can repeat me.
I can repeat you.
Right.
No,
but that's all. I thought it was funny.
I knew as soon as you played that, I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna say that I repeat you.
And the reason I didn't tell you this earlier, I mean, yes, because it's more fun to break it to you on the air.
My balls about it.
I figure if I told you about this yesterday, that would have given you a whole day to be like, well, you ain't fucking perfect, and go on and look at me and see what I'm doing. And they'll be like, well, I got my own clips, son of a bitch. So here's what you do. Now, listen, I'm not saying it bothers me or anything if you keep repeating it.
No, I get it.
Because I didn't even realize you were doing it.
That's funny.
Until he brought it up.
I didn't really realize I was doing it either.
It was just funny.
Yes. I will just say yes, that was.
Yes, that was. Oh, are you gonna be conscious of it now?
Yeah, yes, that was fun. Yes.
Yes.
So what else did we have to go into before?
Well, we wanted to mention. All right, now if you listen to the last show and you're listening to this show now, a lot more fun is being had than the last show.
Oh, the last show fucking stunk.
Well, the beginning of it, I thought the bracket,
it was dirty.
Bit
like
was
Christina
good.
Aguilera.
But yeah, once we got into school bullying and all that, it kind of got too serious for us. Honest to God, when we got off the air, like I said to you, I go, like, I feel dirty and depressed. Like,
we need some Christina.
It was too serious. And
she could wash my sins away.
What was she, the new Messiah?
Christina Aguilera?
Yeah.
She had that song dirty.
Or is I don't listen.
You want to get dirty? That one.
Yeah, no, keep going because I don't know it.
We sound right down, rowdy. That one. That shit.
Yeah, keep going. I'm looking for.
No, I'm not going to keep going.
God damn it! But no, I don't know.
Look at you saying the Lord's name in vain, and you didn't even take meat in your mouth today.
I didn't. I didn't take meat in my mouth today.
Nope.
Or anywhere else.
Or anywhere. No. Or shit, I'm doing it again.
I didn't even realize. I'm not even realizing.
Fuck, Tom. Fuck.
He's got you neurotic now.
Yeah, now I'm
that is hilarious.
About it, I guess.
But no, that was the other thing I might know. Is just that how depressing it was last week, and how we want to get away from talking about real serious shit and doing more shit like we're doing right now.
We don't want to talk about tragedy,
right?
all
the
that
time,
shit all the time, even though it happens.
No, I know, but what's more fun, last week or right now?
Right now.
Because for 30 minutes, all we've been doing is breaking balls and laughing.
Yes,
you know what I mean. Pointing out your
have
shortcomings.
You point out my shortcomings than.
But I blame it on the MS.
Yeah,
that's why.
Right.
That's what you, Tom.
Sometimes
have some fucking sensitivity toward people with a disease.
Tom, have some sensitivity with people with a disease.
He can't help himself.
He can't help himself. See.
Yeah. That's the MS.
Now you've made me neurotic, Tom.
Thank you. See, next time you need something fixed.
No.
You're going to go to somebody else now?
No. He actually was very good, Thom.
Like I told you, he knows his shit.
Thom.
He really does. He's been doing that for a long fucking time.
Yeah, well, that's good.
You know, listening to people repeat people.
Repeat.
Right. No,
right.
He is good at what he does. He really knows his shit. So,
right.
I don't know how many people get lit, whatever, but I mean, if you got an issue with something, go down to Screensavers right near in the Big Apple Plaza. Ask for Tom, and
give him one of those.
Bob says, "Give him one of those." I say, if you need something fixed and you need it done right,
He'll know. You came from BM Talk.
Exactly. Maybe he'll even give you a deal, a little discount.
A little flatulence discount. Oh shit.
Okay.
Now we're getting to the real deal.
So
real deal right
So
here.
now I guess you want to bring on our guest.
We're gonna bring on our guest.
Suck my dick.
We need money. This is BM Talk with Marc and Bob. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
So our guest this week is our friend Darlene, or you want to be called Dar?
Dar's good, yeah.
Dar is good.
Notice that she has perfect microphone holding posture.
For now, because if not, somebody will point it out. Tom may not be able to see, but he will know, and he will point that shit out.
Know.
It's not my first time. So.
Oh,
it's not her first time holding a big black... I don't know, what do you call that thing there? Well, never mind. We're not going to get there. So the reason we brought Dar on is because last week, during the brackets portion of the show, we were talked about Asia Kate Dillon.
Aside from repeating you,
yes,
there's a non-binary person that I like.
Right. And I guess I had said some things about non-binary people, and Dar wanted to... I don't even want to say argue with her.
You seemed pretty angry about it.
No, it wasn't really anger. Like I said, it was more like, I don't get it. I don't understand. We have... should I play the clip of what she was saying?
I would play the clip, and you can hold it because you're going to want to say whatever you want to say.
Okay, all right. So what is the clip under? Asia Kate, okay.
Right there.
All right.
Being the first non-binary gender-identified actor to play a non-binary gender-identifying character in a major television show has widened my...
First of all, how many fucking times are you going to say non-binary character in 3-second span? Okay? No, wait. I know I'm going to come across, but...
Come across as what? A dick?
Like she said, like I'm angry about it or whatever. But yes, listen. She just said, all right, like I said, I am the first non-binary person to play a non-binary character.
Right.
Okay.
She had to, specify.
Right. I've never heard of non-binary character ever before.
Exactly.
So the fact that she is a non-binary person
she's talking about
playing somebody who's... There's nobody but her who's non-binary.
Yeah,
so nobody, you can't judge it on who's going to...
You wouldn't know.
Right, so why even bother saying it?
Well, because somebody like you wouldn't know.
It doesn't matter. If a regular actor a regular actor can't play this non-binary person because they're not non-binary?
No, they could. She's not saying... Well, they are not saying that.
That's what she's saying.
No.
That she's the first binary actor to play a character. Listen.
They are saying that they are the first non-binary person to play the role of a non-binary person that is being portrayed as a non-binary person. Because in Billions...
And I am the first to be portraying me on the radio ever, because nobody else on a podcast or radio can be me.
But you're not underrepresented. Represented.
I am certainly definitely. I'm
not underrepresented.
I most surely am.
Do you know how many fat, out of shape people with diabetes probably have a podcast?
Right.
But are they me?
No.
All right. No. Then. All right. Let's see what else she has to say.
Well, let's see.
Platform, and I'm grateful. Being out as a non-binary, trans, pansexual has garnered...
How do you like that one?
What in the hell is that?
Non-binary.
Listen, again. It's nothing against her. It's the label.
I needed to get them on the phone.
You have straight.
I needed to schedule an interview with Asia Kate Dillon.
Listen. You have straight, you have gay, you have transgender. Now you got this big fucking title of non-binary, extraterrestrial, fucking whatever she just said. Like, why can't she just be her?
Well, because they don't want to be her.
Right. They finally have a way to express how they've always felt. That's one of the things that I read about. To describe their gender, their sexuality, everything's different. It's not just one. You can't label it with one thing.
Okay, but why can't she just be Asia Kate Dillon?
She is, but
they are.
They are, right?
Yes.
So
why can't she? But why title non-binary? Why title this? Why do I have to be a black athlete? Why can't I just be an athlete?
Well, there's people that identify as non-binary, so now they're saying that you can.
Why do they have to identify as something? Why can't, like, let's say for instance I was gay. Okay. Why do I have to be a gay broadcaster? Why can't I just be Mark?
Because there's people that don't know what it is, like you. They want to express themselves and explain how they feel and what they are.
Right, like our gay broadcaster Don Shipman.
Okay, and I care about this. Why?
Well, because maybe you would find out about it, and maybe you would care about it. Or,
so you could relate to someone in your life who's going through that and trying to figure out who they are.
Right.
But I don't have an issue with anybody trying to figure out who they am. My main issue.
Yes.
My main issue with it is just it's another label. Why can't you just be Asia Kate Dillon, actor, actress, whatever the hell it is?
Can be.
All right. How come she doesn't have a problem being labeled as an actor or an actress, or what does she consider? Wait, hold on. I guess let me listen more. Does she explain that in this?
I don't know.
Okay.
Me acceptance and praise for which I am also deeply grateful. I know how deeply lucky I am to have had the love and support that I've had. I know that it has made the difference between life and death. I am light-skinned, labeled white, and was assigned female at birth. We are given...
Wait, don't pause it.
No, because I think I want to skip all this because now it's getting more, I think, into race.
No, it's not.
This is not. I don't have a problem with race.
No. But they're saying that that's how they were born, is female white.
She's white.
Well, yeah.
What am I supposed to mark the card as? Black?
No, I don't think that's what they're saying.
There is no... Listen, and I don't know if she understands this, but when you're born, and it's probably never going to change, okay, when you're born, there isn't going to be a non-binary box ever.
There might be.
I know.
It is on some driver's licenses and stuff like that.
But not on a birth certificate.
I'm saying it might be.
Because it's a choice that you make to be non-binary when you get old. So when she was born, she already knew she was going to be non-binary.
Maybe.
I don't
always, though. Because what makes someone male or female? Just
genitalia.
The physical traits. What about hormones?
All right, what about them?
Like a boy with physical boy parts but doesn't have testosterone.
What about a hermaphrodite?
Right. Now, obviously, there's those that are way out of...
And they're the ones with both.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do they check in the box when they're born?
Exactly.
Well, they get to choose, I
Parents
think.
usually choose.
Yeah, the parents usually choose.
All right, now what if you're a parent that doesn't choose and says, I'm going to wait till he gets old, till my child gets older. I don't want to say he or she pissed somebody off here, but
You've already pissed off plenty of people,
yeah.
don't worry
No,
about
I'm
it.
just saying, the two of you. Now, what the parents of this child, hermaphrodite, with both genitalia,
Right.
what if they don't make a decision? They say, no, we're going to wait until our child's old enough to make the decision. What do you check on the box?
Right, they have to choose something, like you just said. But maybe in the future, there'll be a non-binary.
Yeah, maybe.
So your child is just born. Is it male or female? No, it's non-binary. That's not what I asked you. Is it male or female?
Well, I'd say it's both if it was a hermaphrodite.
And then let's say you now as a parent check. Why don't we just put it all on there then? Okay, so why don't we, when a child is born? Because now I'm not getting angry, but it's frustrating and annoying. Why don't now when children are born we have a box for male, female, gay, straight, non-binary, transgender, and then label our kid when they're born. They don't know what the fuck is going on, except they've just been squeezed out of whatever the fucking kid grows
Mommy's
inside.
vagina,
right?
and
So now that
uterus.
the kid's just born, taking his first breaths, you're going to label him something. Then he's going to grow up and be like, "Well, I'm not gay, but my birth certificate says I'm gay."
Well, those are the problems we might face. I don't know.
But non-binary is more not a label, which we talked about before. Like, why can't everyone just be people, right?
Okay, right. Exactly.
Right.
So then
So
why
we're not
can't?
adding more. We're taking away a label. Male,
Right.
female.
But she's putting no. You're adding a label
No,
by
you're not.
saying that you're non-binary.
I don't think so. Because
No,
she's not adding.
no.
She's taking away her.
Yeah, taking away
Their female.
the femaleness.
I
They're
don't.
not trying
I
to
don't.
Saying
say
I'm
they're all these
both,
things.
No,
motherfucker.
see, I don't see it that way because if I want to come out and say, I don't want to be considered a male and just I'm Mark. That's me. Don't he, she, nothing. You refer to me as Mark. Well, Mark does this. Mark goes. Okay. I'm not coming out saying now. Same thing. It's the non-binary thing. I don't want to be included in all that, but I'm not going to add the label of I'm non-binary, so this and that. Why can't I just be Mark? Why do I have to be non-binary Mark?
I just ripped ass and it stinks. I'm sorry.
I didn't hear it. You should have put the microphone down.
I was going to.
I heard it.
You heard it.
You see my issue there? Like what
do.
I'm saying? It's like if you don't want labels, you don't want but she's putting a label on herself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you want to get rid of you want to.
But I think they're trying to help other people who don't know how to identify themselves and be out there as an example for someone like them that are in the spotlight, if you want to say.
That's
for
what
a little bit.
Yes, that's what I would think.
That's your take on it.
Yeah, that
Right.
would be my take on
All right.
it.
Otherwise, there is no
Because there's
reason
nobody like that
Right.
that's around. And what?
But all
what,
right, like is there like all right with the gay thing? There's a lot of gay people who feel the same way because they're gay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a lot of non-binary people that she knows about that are hiding away somewhere that are waiting for
Probably.
the?
Well, she doesn't know because they're hiding, but
Probably.
yeah. I would think that's what their whole point would be.
Yeah, because
I know
mean,
students at school that identify as
on the show
non-binary.
Billions, it's a non-binary character.
I don't want to hear any more about characters.
No, but it is.
But I don't. It's a character. I'm talking real life. I can give a fuck about what a character
but
is.
On Orange Is the New Black, it's a she.
Okay, whatever. I'm talking about life. I don't give a shit
Okay.
about characters.
Okay.
Okay. You don't want to label, but yet you're labeling yourself still.
Well, but like Dar
Like I
said,
said-
it's not really a label as a.
What is
opposed to
it?
taking
How is it
the
not a label? Explain to
away.
me. Explain to me how it's not a label. That's what I thought that it was. So let's go back to what she has to say.
Well, okay.
That's
Many
what I-
labels at birth, and these labels have life and death
Oh,
consequences.
bitch.
Because I
She's talking about the labels at birth, you idiot, that we just went through.
was labeled white and assigned female at birth, I am able to wear a suit, and it is considered.
Okay, like we just said, right? She was assigned white and female at birth.
Right.
What was she supposed to be assigned?
I don't think they're trying to argue that. They're just
Yeah.
stating that, and that it was easier
Yes.
for them to express themselves wearing a suit than it would be for a male who's any color to express themselves wearing a dress, which I think she's going to say.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Groundbreaking, while my femme friends of color who were assigned male at birth are ostracized, bullied, and beaten because they wear a skirt or a dress. Because I was labeled white and assigned female at...
So she's making a reference to gays then.
Well,
so if you at birth you're labeled a male, but you grow up and you dress in...
Just because you dress like a woman doesn't mean you're gay.
Right.
No.
Because actually,
that's
what they touched on Roseanne.
Okay, you're jumping around.
Well, that's what she's talking about. Or
That's
what
they're talking about.
She's not... This is not... Sexuality is separate from gender.
Yes.
This is just talking about gender expression and how you would like to be referred to.
It's all very confusing. That's what I'm saying.
Welcome to the
gender confusion
welcome to the 21st century.
It's oh my god! I wish I could go back in time to where things where there was male bathrooms, female bathrooms.
Did you say that he's going back to the 80s?
Yeah,
the
80s. You don't have to go back. You can go back to the 90s.
Earlier, remember? You said
yes,
and he just admitted it.
And he just really said it. I said, "Oh, you want to go?
You
back
can go back to the 90s. There wasn't a transgender bathroom.
Go back to the 50s.
No, but I don't. That stuff doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me.
But
what bothers me is the label again. And she keeps saying she doesn't want to be labeled. She's non-binary. Well, that's a label. All right, let me listen to more of what she has to say, because this is like...
Birth, I am praised for declaring that clothing, makeup, and jewelry have no gender, while my femme friends of color, who were assigned male at birth and declare the same, are told there is no safe place for their expression. Because I was labeled white and assigned female at birth, I do not fear for my life every time I leave my house, unlike my femme friends of color, who were assigned male at birth, who live at the dangerous and often deadly intersection of racism, transphobia, and sexism. No one is free until we all are free. Until the most marginalized among us, black, indigenous, and people of color, especially trans, intersex, and genderqueer folks, are held up as essential assets toward the survival of us all, no one will be free. When we work to make the world safer for others, we are ultimately working to make it safer for ourselves.
And
what makes... Listen, I don't know how you didn't see that. All right, maybe I'm just that cynical, okay? What makes her think that... I guess I should go back to what she just said about the essential for survival. People are essential to survival, not specific people that she's mentioned.
But they're talking about people who feel threatened and endangered by just living their lives.
Right,
and
right.
She doesn't feel that, but other people do, or they don't feel that.
Right, and that's why I think that they're trying to push the whole non-binary.
Okay, I get.
thing.
You know what, and I hate to say this, and I don't, and I'm not saying this out of. Go to Europe, move to Europe.
Really? That's going to be...
Listen, and I'll explain why I say that. And I'll explain something. And that's more of a knock on this country than it is to those people.
Do you want to help build a wall?
No, listen to me, jerk off. Okay? Because you're trying to be an asshole about it, and I'm not. Okay? The reason I say go to fucking Europe is because they're more tolerant with that stuff over there.
Are.
Okay? Like I said, this is more of a knock on this country, not building a fucking wall. All right? It's because this country is not tolerant with anything, and we're supposed to be the most tolerant country in the world. That's why people 100 years ago were coming over here to Ellis Island to get away from all that other shit. But
Right.
now we're the country, and why people are staying here like this, I have no fucking idea. Go to Europe, where they're a lot more open to these things.
Well, maybe they don't want to learn the language. This is where they were born.
No, listen, I don't want to hear about stuff like that. You're not going to change this country. It's corrupt to the fucking bone. The only way is to blow it up and start over again. Where's the revolution?
Oh,
listen,
my God.
we talked about this earlier. Oh, my God, shit.
I know we
Okay?
didn't. I know we talked about it.
We're getting a
earlier.
little off topic, but what did we fucking go against England for And the revolution, taxes and all that shit. What are we doing? We're taxed up the fucking ass now. Nobody does a goddamn thing. Government's too fucking powerful. We still have fucking racism in this country after 200 years. I mean, what we did 200 years ago when we brought Africans over here, enslaved them, freed them. You know, we had a war over that. There's still people who, the KKK's still alive. There's still racism in this country. There's still hatred in this country. I mean, I get her movement. I get what she's trying to say. But to me, you don't want to label on something, but you're labeling yourself. And I get what she's trying to say, but you know what? As much as I hate to say it, you're not going to change the country.
Yeah, but the answer is not just tell them all to leave. Can't
No,
we just spread awareness and talk about it and educate people?
No, absolutely.
So that's what they're trying to do.
But all it's going to do is create more hatred because of how stupid some of these people are in this country. Because it's something new.
But that's their fault, not the person that's trying to...
Right, no, absolutely. I'm just saying, though, I mean, like she said, you know, how the people... They have to walk scared for their life.
Right.
I don't want to see anybody walk scared for their life, especially in what's supposed to be the greatest country in the world.
Right.
Because there's no tolerance for those people or whatever, you know. And that's why I say, well, that go to where it is. I get it though. Why should I have to leave? Why can't people be tolerant? Because there's always going to be that one jerk off. Probably from the fucking South, who just, or some old guy who does something different, they don't like it. And I guess maybe I fall into that category. But I don't, because like I said, I get what she's trying to do. I get the movement, and I'm just confused on the whole, like, if you don't want to be labeled thing, then why are you putting the label of non-binary?
I don't know that they ever said they didn't want to be labeled. I think you're putting that on there.
She keeps saying something about labels, and...
assigned a label. They want to be able to choose their labels. Pansexual, trans, you know.
Gender queer.
And what I'm saying is, why can't you just be Asia Kate Dillon?
Well, why do people, you have to be a boy? Why do you have to be he? It's the same thing. It's the same argument all around.
Okay, no, and I get that. That's okay, so why do I have to? Just call me Mark then. I have no problem with that.
That's their choice, and they're living their life. Don't you say, you know, people do, let them live their life. Who are we to say what they should do? That's the other point, I think.
I want to see somebody who's in football take a knee for this.
I don't think so.
That's what I want to see.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Take a knee and stand for this shit.
I'll tell you what, the only way you'll see that happen in football is if a non-binary person comes out in football.
Right.
And then this whole non-binary thing blows up to become bigger than cops beating blacks, which is like...
Which will never
get...
I don't think
that's the biggest rivalry in sports ever, cops versus blacks.
Yes.
I mean, that beats Yankees, Red Sox any day.
It does.
So, until that becomes something like that to where it's a big deal, that, you know, you're not going to see anybody take a knee over, but... No, I don't want to give off the wrong impression.
Oh, Mark, you take a knee for me.
Yeah, 2 knees.
But take 2 knees from me.
I like I said, I didn't get this whole, and maybe because I don't understand it completely, but it sounds like you don't want to be labeled a man or a woman. You don't want to be labeled this, that, but you're labeling yourself as non-binary.
Right.
Like, I find that kind of like, well, if you don't want to label, then don't label. To just be Asia Kate Dillon.
They want to be able to choose.
But how does she, like I was getting into before, how does she feel about being labeled by her job? She's an actor or an actress? Or what does she consider it?
Actually, I think nowadays you just call everybody an actor.
Okay. Well, because the MTV Awards is the only award show right now that is given, or that has solidified the actor-actress award.
Oh,
where, like,
okay.
the Emmys and the Grammys is music. The Emmys and the other one there.
Oh, do they do best male and female and shit?
Yeah, they still do that.
Yeah.
So MTV was the first one, you know, because they're MTV.
But they called them actors. They're still actors.
Okay, so they're actors.
Yep.
So how does she feel about that label?
I think they're good with that.
Yeah, I think so too.
But so that again,
what are we supposed to call them? Movie people?
I don't know. Maybe. What if I don't? What I don't like to be. I don't want to be an actor. That's another label.
Well,
it's become more non-gender.
Why can't you be a pretender?
You could be a pretender.
That's what you're going on TV pretending to be somebody. Oh, no, she's not, because she's only taking non-binary roles, so she's not pretending to be anybody else.
No, they're not. They're not, though, because like I said, Orange is the New Black. It's a female role.
I haven't watched, so I don't know.
Orange is the New Black is a female role.
But she's fine with that.
Billions is
she's fine
non-binary
with that. Okay,
role.
but she's fine with that.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're paying her millions of dollars. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's what actors do. They act like whatever the part is.
That's their
but
job.
she's so for this non-binary thing.
Doesn't mean she,
why not say... They can say those things. They do it with nudity all the time.
Okay.
They say, nope, I'm not going to be nude anymore, or I don't want to be nude, this and that, whatever.
Right.
And they do. So, it's why come she's not making a big stink about playing a female
They
in
can choose whatever they want.
because they're getting paid millions of dollars to do it, so it's not an issue. So, like I say again, why can't you just be Asia Kate Dillon?
But what if they played a male part? What's the difference?
Then they played a male part.
Exactly. So
right.
It's their choice. They do whatever they want.
I don't know, whatever.
I just don't think it should matter.
It shouldn't, and that's why I said, why can't...
How they express themselves.
What else is in this?
To all the people who do not feel safe being visible, in the moments where you feel that you are alone, that no one loves you, and that you don't matter because you feel invisible, remember that
matter.
I am there with you.
See?
I love you, I see you, and you matter to me.
There you go.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Listen, I did that just for pure humor. I did that for humor.
was waiting.
I did that for humor. I did that for humor.
Oh,
take it easy.
Going from non-binary to meat.
Look,
that was a nice transition.
I am just listen. I've already said I appreciate what she's doing. My only is if you don't want it, then just get rid of labels. Start a movement. I'm confused there, I guess, and have my view on whatever with the label thing of non-binary. I think there's enough labels of people out there, and I'm not going to buy into it.
But there's no way. I mean,
I'm not going to use non-binary.
Yeah, well, you say he or she, so you're not willing to get rid of the he she,
right?
Even if someone's asking.
I'll use non-binary.
I'm stubborn.
So there's no way.
There's only one person
that we won't have labels.
And when more of these people come out,
there's lots more than.
I think Asia Kate Dillon's beautiful.
I think you're drunk.
Well, I'm drunk on MS, motherfucker.
Because I don't think she is at all.
Yeah.
I don't think she's attractive at all, and it's not because she's non-binary. I just don't find her attractive.
Yeah, I think they're attractive. I'd take them out on a date.
Then you can. That's your...
as long as they don't mind pushing my wheelchair.
Well, she might have a problem with that.
Then I'm like, oh, you fuck you. You don't like me because I'm handicapped.
Probably not. You don't know how she feels. You haven't talked to her.
I know that is true, but
she might hate your kind.
She might hate.
Oh, MS.
MS. What's MS?
So I don't know. Did I help?
Help what?
My argument, or
I don't know. I don't know if you help your argument.
I'm not asking you.
I see the point of.
Whoa, you're not asking me.
We have a guest, and I've asked. She's prepared with notes.
Oh, I'm good. I see your point. That there's a lot of different labels and different things people are saying, but I don't agree. I think there should be as many labels as they want. Like you said, can you just make something up? Sure. People can express themselves any way they want, and they should feel free to live their lives however they want. So I'm 100% for what they're doing.
No, like I said, I get it, but the reality of it is, in this country, it's not going to happen. And the more of them that come out, the more of them that are going to be scrutinized, like the homosexuals and the transsexuals and this and that. And it's not right, but it's just the way this country is. There's no tolerance. There should be, because that's the way it was supposed to be, but there just isn't. And that's the sad truth. And that's why I say, if you're that strong, then you go to Europe.
Well, we'll
where they're
check
more
back
tolerant.
in 10 years and see where we're at.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be dead in 5.
Well, I don't think that like my nephew, I don't think his generation's gonna see color or sex or anything like that.
And I think I wish I could be around for that time, because all this racism and homophobia and anti this and anti that, it's ridiculous. Like, why can't we just leave well enough alone? You believe what you want to believe and live your life this way, as long as you're not bothering me.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, you're not like, coming knocking on my door like the Jehovah's Witness. Hi, I'm here. I'm going to talk to you about non-binary people, or I want to talk to you about homosexuality. I want to talk to you about, cutting your dick off.
I want to talk to you about how much you say what Mark says right after he says it.
How much you repeat the...
How much do you repeat, Mark, sir?
But that's, I lost my train of thought what I was saying. What were we saying?
We were talking about selling the religion, or
right,
like selling an agenda. And
the perfect world is that, where we all just live our lives
in perfect harmony.
Right, exactly.
Right.
What is the John Lennon song there? Imagine.
Right.
Okay, but the reality of it is, in this country,
Which
it's not going to happen.
If you listen to Imagine, it's about communism.
Really?
Yes.
Like sharing and caring.
Yes.
Really? So do I have to make a note for next week that we gotta break down John Lennon's Imagine?
John Lennon's Imagine.
Oh, for Christ's sake! There was one I like that song.
Yeah. Well, now you're gonna have to think about it as an ode to communism.
Is communism really that bad?
Well, I'll tell you.
Because let me tell you something.
Communism.
Democracy, as great as it's supposed to be, doesn't seem to be working out all that well in this country.
Let me tell you about Richard Pryor's People's People Award.
So close.
Almost. So did you cover all your notes on what you wanted to say? Did I?
Yeah, no, it's good.
I don't know. Do you still think I'm angry about it, or do you at least do you understand where sort of I'm coming from with it?
I understand how it's frustrating and annoying, but I guess I think it can change and you don't, so.
Change? What do you mean?
Difference, like the people in general in the United States.
Do you think people can change?
Yeah. We have to.
Oh, I wish we had that Rocky V clip. After he fought the Russian, or no, Rocky IV. Fought the Russian, he was like, something about there's two guys in here trying to kill each other, and I heard you chanting against me, then you were chanting for me, and I just want to say that if, and or something, I didn't know what to think of yous, and I know yous didn't like me from the beginning, but I heard a change during this fight, and if you could change, and I could change, that we all could change.
Yeah.
Some shit like that it was.
If you can change, and I can change.
No, Steven Seagal's not going to do Rocky.
Steven Seagal should be Rocky. Steven Seagal could play any part ever.
That's for next week, before his birthday.
Yes, we have to talk about
Steven Seagal special. But I want to wrap up this here with our guest.
Yes.
Before you start jumping ahead of things.
I'm trying not to. I'll wheel out of the way.
Just sit back and repeat me, okay?
Okay, sit back and repeat me.
So because she just brought up a point. She thinks people can change.
She thinks people can change.
Right. I think we have to. Somehow.
She's got more faith. So anybody down south who's racist, Daniel Carver.
Well, it's not going to happen overnight. Maybe in a couple generations.
They're going to die.
But those people...
Right.
No, but they're teaching that to their children.
Yeah, right.
So there's always going to be...
Their children might end up looking at them like, what the fuck? Why would you be trying to teach me this shit?
Okay, and you know how many generations it's going to be before it's as cleansed as she says it is?
It could be.
I think the world will end before that happens.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Because
we'll be dead by then.
Oh yeah, but like terrorism, those terrorists raise their kids to hate America and raise their kids to hate, and it's a vicious circle. But
I think that's what they want us to believe.
Eventually, they get you get to that generation where it's like, well, I don't think black people are all that bad, ma, or dad, or whatever. And what are you talking about? You ain't gonna tell no niggas around here. You ain't gonna be no friends with them. Blah 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 blah. But they fight back, and then they grow up and don't teach their kids racism.
Yes.
But the family next door, who's just as racist, their son's all about, I don't like those black people, and then you got their generations and generations.
That's unfortunately a road that we're going to have to cross. It's sad that we still have to talk about this.
No, absolutely, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think, even in our grandchildren's lifetime, that we're going to see 100% tolerant with everything.
Right.
Because there's always going to be something. Otherwise, if there isn't, think about it. Comedians would be out of work.
Yeah, comedians are out of work
because
if that happens.
Look how many jokes are made about Justin Bieber or whoever. Just because Justin, he's just fucking annoying and all that. But I mean,
he's just fucking annoying.
If there's nothing, and I mean, and you hear it in a lot of comedians' acts too, is like they're making the joke, but they give you the sensibility of the joke. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I mean. I'm just like I don't. I'd like for it to happen, but it's not going to. And the sad reality is, the country's never going to be like that. And it's sad because the idea of this country was supposed to be.
Well, we had a black president.
I don't.
True. We did.
You consider that a black president?
Yes.
See, I don't.
Wow. Wow. Yes, he was a black president.
Richard Pryor would have been a black president.
That would have been,
he's too mixed.
Well, no, he's still black.
No.
He's still black.
You're just going. See, now you are just going by color of skin. He's too mixed. He's like Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is not black. Tiger Woods is a mix of different cultures or different races.
How about a person of color?
Yeah, that we had a person of color as a president, and not to mention, I lived in Flint, Michigan when he got elected, and that has to be one of the blackest places that I've ever been in my life. And when he got elected, you would have thought that he was the fucking king of the blacks.
Right, but they're looking at just skin color. Martin Luther King was a black man.
Well, yeah.
Okay? Barack Obama is not a black man.
Can I just say something, though?
Go ahead.
What you were just describing about how people define black
is
exactly what non-binary people are saying, how people describe he or she.
No.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So everybody with black skin is black, then?
No. I'm saying you're right.
Yeah,
people make that assumption.
Right.
Black, like Bob might have been saying, skin color. No.
Right.
There's more to it.
Right.
Same thing with he or she.
I don't follow you.
It's not just your parts. There's more to gender than just female, male.
But that's all you have.
You're not a female just because someone said you're a female. Like, you're not black just because someone says your skin color is black.
Okay, but that's the only choices you have on the birth certificate.
Okay, we're not... Yeah, but that's still... There shouldn't be, is what I'm saying. And that's what people are trying to say. There's more to the gender than that. So I think that's what you just said about being black.
Okay, all right.
There's more to black than skin color, the physical, right? There's more to the gender than the physical.
Right, you can't just again, like I'm saying, Barack Obama, just because he has a dark skin doesn't mean he's a black man.
Okay,
right.
Okay.
Yep. So I think that translates to the gender.
I don't
discussion.
follow how it translates.
Because having female parts doesn't make you female. The physical part of gender doesn't make you that gender. Just like the physical skin color doesn't make you.
What does it make you?
It depends. Everyone's different.
I could feel like a woman.
How do you define a black person then?
No. If you're born with a penis, what does that make you?
Well,
it depends on your experience, your hormones, your upbringing, your experiences.
You're 2 minutes old. You've had no experiences,
then you don't know yet.
Your first breath.
Right.
So what are you?
You don't know yet. A lot of people don't. Some people, I think it's like 99.8% of people are male or female. So it's for that.
Okay, all right. You know what? Okay, and I get what you're saying. Yeah. So instead of at birth picking a male-female box, just you're a human being born. Okay.
In a perfect situation, yeah.
Okay, right. In what? So you're born.
You're the party baby.
You have right.
Yeah.
You're the
Yes.
you're the party baby.
Yeah.
Okay, because my last name is Party. In case anybody didn't know, and
Right.
you're just like, what are you talking about? A party baby? Yeah, you got pregnant at a party, so you're the party baby. Was a Halloween? You're the Halloween party baby. Your parents are apparently Darth Vader and the witch from The Wizard of Oz. But no, okay. So you're if let's say that this change. All right, so you're born. There's no male female box to check. It's just all right. You're the party baby.
Right.
Okay. Right. No blue card. No pink card. Just
exactly.
a white card.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's not use white card because that'll piss people off. What's a neutral color?
Gray.
Gray. We'll use a gray card that says party baby, born, this, that, weight, height, and all that shit. Okay, so when do you change? So then you get older and you just grow up?
Maybe you're always like that. Maybe we don't need to ever specify.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Right.
So
That's
all
what I
right.
think
So
would be the ideal.
you're born with a penis. You teach him to stand up and pee.
Sure.
Okay.
There's a few
Vagina. You
things that
sit
are
down.
different.
Okay.
Right, of course.
Now, so we get rid of bathrooms and just have one bathroom.
One sex
You have
bathroom.
the stalls,
Neutral, yeah.
so you can stand up to pee.
A lot of places have that now.
Okay, and you have the sit downs.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could go to all stalls. Would that be the end of the world if guys had to pee in a toilet?
No, but
No,
it would
no,
be
I'm
it
just
would
saying.
be a bitch for the person that has to clean.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Tell
No,
you
no,
that.
I'm
Yes,
down.
down and,
We'll
you know.
go bathrooms. Then you have all just sit down toilets.
Right.
So whether you go and you stand there and pee all over the seat like
Right.
some disgusting guys do, and then somebody comes in, sits in your piss, and takes a shit.
Right.
Whatever, that happens. I get that. Make unisex bathrooms. We're not going to call them unisex bathrooms. We're just going to call them bathrooms.
Right.
Here's the fucking toilet room.
A lavatory.
Call it a toilet room because that's what's in that room. Toilet.
It's toilet.
What's in your bedroom? A bed. Okay. We're making progress. Okay. No. So I get what you know.
Toilet room.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Okay. I'm fine with that. But the only problem is getting it done. Like I have no issues with that. I'm actually when you put it all right now that you put it that way. Yes, I'm all for that.
Okay.
Because I've been saying not on here, but to friends of mine for years. Why do people have to be black athletes or Hispanic? Why can't they just be fucking athletes? Or, well, no, they just generalize it as athletes, but you're like, that's not black baseball player or something. Sometimes it's like that, but it's mostly if somebody they generalize it, and I'm like, why do they have to be a black? Why can't they just be athlete or NFL player? Or why do we have to do that? But like he said with I don't believe that Barack Obama is our first black president.
Okay.
Because I don't know. I see how other people would do. Because he's part black. Like JFK was our first Catholic president.
Yes.
Why that was a big deal, I have no fucking idea. But
because people felt represented,
I get it but he wasn't black. Like Martin Luther King should have been our first black president. He was a black. You know what I mean? Like Malcolm X was a black male. I look at
Colin Powell
is black.
Yes,
but I think he's just as I think he's just as mixed as Obama.
Is he?
And Tiger Woods? Yeah. Again, you're racist by going just color of skin.
Wow.
So we can't talk to you about it because you're a racist. But you are
racist. I'm the furthest fucking
let me
thing
tell you
from
something.
racist.
I may have whatever with the non-binary, but I don't look at people by the color of their skin. I look a little bit deeper into that.
I have so many black friends. No, I'm not racist.
Then stop looking at people by just the color of their skin.
Well, I don't.
But you just said.
But I just said Colin Powell, but that. Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, well, You can't get out of this hole.
I'm saying
not everybody with dark skin is black.
Yeah, that's true. But
then stop calling them black.
Well, actually,
that's our whole point, right?
Actually, you wouldn't say that. How would you put something out if somebody was wanted by the police?
Like
a description of somebody. What are you? You're white.
No, I'm peach.
No, you're white.
There's no white.
There is.
That's Caucasian.
There is. It's either white
No,
or black for something like that, unfortunately.
Listen, there are some...
I thought he was just lifting up his arm to show me his armpit.
No. Listen, there are some Puerto Ricans that look black that you would look at and say, oh, he's black. No, he's not black.
Correct.
Right.
Okay?
Well, that's where they get it easy if they rob a bank or something, because then everybody would be like it was a black person.
Well, in a police description, which is what you're saying, you have to describe everything. So, yes, you're going to say skin color.
Yeah.
I don't understand your point there.
He's just saying we have to use that description sometimes. Is their skin, by their skin.
Yeah. Right, but in a situation like that,
not other things,
in a situation like that, yes. Well, I mean, I don't understand your argument.
Then he agreed.
Yeah.
You agree with him.
I agree.
Yeah. He was just bringing
Well,
up
no, I don't know. No, what he was trying to do, this prick, is he was trying to prove, like, well, what do you do in a situation with a police report?
He was saying there are times you refer to their skin color.
Well, and I'm saying that's the only time that it would be legitimate.
And that's his point.
But I don't look at people like black and white like that. I mean, I'm just saying, like Colin Powell, they always talk about him as like a highly regarded black man.
Well, why can't he just be a highly regarded man?
Well, he could be a highly regarded man, but
why do you have to mention his skin color?
We were talking about like a president of color.
But why do you have to? Why can't he just be a president?
Well, because that's how society has become.
Like, again, we're going to make the big deal when we get our first woman. Why can't it just be another president? Why does it got to be the first everything or the first this?
Yeah, in a perfect world, that's what we're saying. Someday,
well, it ain't going to be.
People won't do that.
No, and it's not going to be any time in our time. But
no,
that's all I'm saying.
We'll be rotting.
Agree.
We'll be rotting.
Yeah, dead.
Yes.
So it won't really matter to me.
Mark wants me dead right now. Anyway.
Black, yellow.
He called me a prick before.
Because I know what you're trying to do.
Shut up, you prick.
Trying to make a point.
We can go back in the record. Shut up, you prick.
Are you going to cut that out and make it?
No.
Make it a drop?
No, it's where. Oh, I might. Shut up, you prick.
Make it part of a bumper.
Yeah, I'll make it part of a bumper. My mom saying that she likes it big and black and hot. Or whatever.
My God, that was funny.
You say, "Shut up, you prick." I follow you every thing that you say. He's not black. He's not black.
You've been striking a nerve this week.
I've been striking a nerve this week.
Trying. I got 2 against 1 over here. What do you want me to do?
You prick.
I'm going to come back after you bastard.
I know. I need a cigarette.
Well, I want to thank our guest. We can't. We're just going to end like that. Oh, cigarette. Yeah. We're going to thank our guest for coming in.
No, I'm.
You got to be gracious. What the hell is wrong with you this week? You're pushing my fucking buttons.
Freaking Dr. Goodman is on my mind.
You don't want to. I'm sorry. Well, pretty soon you're not going to have Dr. Goodman.
Pretty
anymore.
soon I'm going to tell him to go fucking suck my dick and fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Choke on my balls.
Yes. Touch them. Make sure I don't have cancer. And then
fine talk with a lady sitting in here with us. Or do you not want to be called lady?
Oh, I'm a lady.
She's a lady.
All right. That's a song.
She's a lady. Oh, she's a lady.
Next week, karaoke with Bob. But I want to thank our guest for coming in and calling me out on my my bullshit and whatever. And I hope we came to some conclusion. Although
I think we did.
I think we've said it all.
We found some common ground there.
Common ground. Yes, that's what I was looking for. I think,
common ground.
I'll
repeat it. Common ground.
Just for Tom. Well, like I said, we've said it all, and yet we haven't said anything.
Right.
Correct. We've said it all, and we haven't.
We didn't get a chance to get to the Subway meet.
Oh,
that's okay.
But there's always next week.
We talked a lot about non-binary.
We did.
Oh my God,
covered a lot.
I didn't expect to talk that much about Asia Kate Dillon. That's incredible. I'm gonna have to send her this podcast.
Yes. You should.
And I just fucked up because I said I'm going to send it to her.
Well, see,
I need to send it to them.
We're all learning. It's good.
Yeah, I know. See that. Hopefully, she feels the same way. We're all learning. How dare you?
Right.
After all this conversation of non-binary, and you still can't get it right.
I know I can't. I'm fucked up. And I follow them on Instagram and shit. And they said that because there was like an interview question or something that said, how do you like to be referred to? And then they were like, oh, they, them, or theirs, unless you don't know, and I'm not going to really, say anything. If you refer to me as a she,
Sure.
I get it. But if you're doing it just to be an asshole, it'd be one thing, but...
Well, if you're listening or you get word, I think you should block Bob from following you until he gets the rules straight.
I've been wanting to take him out on a date.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, we'll see what we can do.
They live in New York.
No.
New York City.
Well, we'll have to get a hold of... You're on Twitter following them?
I know.
Them? Look, I'm even doing it now.
See?
So get a hold of
Asia.
I want to get a hold of Asia.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just drop everything and just call her by her name.
Well, if you call them Asia,
yeah,
then
either way. All right.
It totally.
So why don't you get a hold of Asia on Twitter?
I'm going to try. Well, it's Instagram that they're normally
whatever it is
Instagramming,
this social media thing.
Yeah.
Get a hold of Asia Kate Dillon.
Yes.
In any way you can.
I need to.
And let Asia know about this. And Asia is more than welcome to come on and educate me more.
Right.
Because I don't want to be.
No, I know. You don't want to be like insensitive.
I don't understand it. And like I have no problem with anything else. Like, or if my kids come to me and say something, I have no problem with it. I'm not going to throw them out of the house. I'm not going to freak out. I'm going to love them just as much as I would if they didn't come to me with anything.
Right.
Okay? Like, I'm not going to be...
I know. We've had conversations about this.
Yeah, I'm not going to be mad if Angel or Vinny, they come, Dad, I'm gay.
I'm non-binary.
Okay.
I'm this. I'm that.
Even if he came to me tomorrow and said he was non-binary, okay, that's what you are then.
Right.
I'm not going to give him shit about it. Or I'm not going to give, I would just, okay, non-binary. I'll just use your name then. That's all.
Right.
I'm not going to, but I want to, what it is, okay, initially out of the gate, I was kind of annoyed and like pissy and okay, blah, but I learned something. I kind of changed my view. Okay, I understand what's going on.
After you called me a prick, you kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, that helps. Everybody should get a Bob in a wheelchair and call him a prick. Make you feel better.
Yeah.
But like I said, I want to learn. I want to know about it. So if you can get Asia Kate on the show to educate me and America more,
I'd love to.
I think that, educate me. I'll follow what if it makes sense and stuff. And like I said, I'm in support. I'm losing it here and there. That's all. Okay, but I have no problem with it.
It's all right. We just have to make sure to do the notes on this show and prepare the data all good to make sure that Asia Kate Dillon's name
absolutely
is in there. So
we'll put it in a few times.
That we care about the agenda.
Yes.
that they're trying to bring out there to people.
And like I said, maybe maybe Asia is into like when I'm like just drop all labels altogether.
Yeah.
Like okay, yeah.
Maybe Asia is into farts and shit noises and everything like that.
How
like
great
our show.
would that be?
That would be absolutely incredible.
I don't want to judge, but I highly doubt that's the thing where Asia Kate Dillon is out looking for dick and fart joke shows like this. But hey, you know what? You never know. I think that came through.
It came up on the mic.
No, I better not. I got one in there, but I better not.
Oh, boy.
But anyway, again, I want to thank our guest Dar for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And,
now I'm going to scare her away.
Debating the binary thing with me. So I'm a little bit more educated. I hope everybody else is a little bit more educated. And I hope everybody goes and gets more education on the subject because it sounds like this is something that's not going to go away overnight. It's going to be around. And if it's going to have to be tolerated, I think we should all learn more about it so we can be more tolerant of it. And the only way that's going to happen is with education. So, and if we could get Asia on the show to talk to us and get more educated about this subject, more, that'd be great. But
that'd be absolutely
That'd be
awesome.
something we'll have to work on in the future.
Right.
What do we got? Next week is... next
week is
special
Steven Seagal's birthday.
Yes. So we're going to have a special Steven Seagal show.
And we're going to explain how all the Steven Seagal stuff came about.
Yes, why Steven
And
Seagal is such an
why-
obsession.
Yes, why Steven Seagal is an obsession of
So you
ours.
don't think we're just some kind of weirdos and like, why are
Yeah,
you choosing
We love Steven Seagal,
Seagal
for some reason, you know.
But the whole thing with Steven, we'll go into that. We got bits with Steven Seagal to celebrate his birthday. It's going to be a whole Steven Seagal extravaganza. Is that better than the Prior's People Prior Award? Prior Platinum People's?
The Prior's Platinum People's Award.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's going to be very hard
Steven
to beat.
Seagal extravaganza. Next
Steven
week.
Seagal extravaganza.
So get ready. Who knows? Old Steven himself might make an appearance.
Yes.
We might get him on the phone.
I think that's why we repeat.
Why? Because we say
we're
the same?
on the same kind of train of thought.
Well, those clips I played weren't edited. They were. I said it and then you said it. That's a repeat.
Oh shit!
That's right. Because you know what? If you did it, when you do it and you don't realize you're doing it, Tom will be there to let us know.
Oh, that's great.
Maybe we can even get him to
montage some clips.
Yeah, right. I'm sure he'll, something to let us know what you're doing.
Well, that would be fun.
Also, we got iTunes and
Google Play. Podbean.com.
And always our Facebook page where we
the
post
Facebook
the show.
Page. Still working on the website. I'm hoping that we're going to have it next week.
It'll be done. Can they go anywhere now and look at?
No, don't go on it yet.
Don't go on it yet.
No.
So I won't plug that. We got the email, of course, bmtalk02@gmail.com.
bmtalk02@gmail.com.
And don't go to YouTube anymore. Like I said, we're not going to be using them till we have actual videos, right? Because
fuck YouTube, yeah.
We're
gonna start recording these things. So we're going to be able to put like an actual video behind all this stuff.
Not Facebook Live,
not Facebook Live, but so it's just like a video recording of what we're doing right now.
And about how long away are we from that?
We're probably about a week away from that. I'd say next week we might do it.
Okay.
But when it comes down to the bits, you're just going to be seeing us here looking like fucking morons.
Will they be able to hear it or no?
Like when the bits come on and stuff?
Or is there a way to edit them in there, that sound?
Oh, yeah. The sound's going to be coming right from what we record. I'm just going to lay this on top of it.
Okay, so
they won't even know.
So
we're just going to look like idiots when
just
the
sitting
bit
here
comes up.
Right,
Yeah.
well, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
at least
okay.
they'll hear it.
Yeah, and we can do like stupid shit at the camera and stuff.
There you go. Yeah, we can
be fun.
play with the audience. I guess.
Yeah, we'll have fun.
Actually, we'll have fun
because
because
the
that's what we're
mics
getting
are
back
off
to.
When
We're getting back to fun.
Fun as fuck right now.
Fun.
We're trying to have a lot of
fun, like arguing and calling Bob a prick over non-binary people and black people and
me repeating words that Mark says. Fun,
not school bullying or
not bullying,
stuff like that.
Not stuff like
school
that.
shootings.
School shootings.
Repeating. We're big into repeating.
I know. Apparently, I am.
So I guess that's it for this week.
Make sure you tune in every week. And we're going to also be having special episodes. That's what the points...
Oh, yes, that's right.
The points come in, the point
special
system.
show that we did this week, 6.5. We're going to start doing little shows. So, like, this is episode 7. So say on Tuesday we do a show.
It's 7.2.
Yeah, right. So look for those during the week to be coming out. They're just going to be little teases.
No, it'd be 7.3.
Depends when you start. Oh, yeah, you start the week Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, 7.3.
7.3.
So look for those during the week. They're just going to be little. They're not going to be long shows like this one. Just little shows, let you know what we're thinking about, what's coming up, what we're doing.
And they're going to be on there as bonuses.
Yes.
That's how it lists.
Just kind of some just random ball busting or, hey, we got a hair up our ass. We want to yell about our doctor or whatever. Turn the mics on and give you a little something during the week.
Right. Just have a little fun.
Right, absolutely. So I guess that with that said, we'll see everybody next week.
We'll see you guys next week.
And
All right.
again,
more
look
comedy
during the week. Absolutely.
More comedy.
Seacrest out.